time for our roads to part. I need time. I'm not ready.
Well, round 2. I gotta get some kind of luck here. I wasn't planning on streaming this, it's just gonna be research, but now I'm committed. I don't even have my... Where is it? I don't even have all my glyphs maxed. I have 3 of them at 11, 5 of them are at 15, so... I don't think that's gonna be the deciding factor, though. Well... No time like the present. Just in case.
Time for our roads to part. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, this is bad. That did not zerd her down all the way. Where's my scroll? Oh, fucking hell. I lost my mouse and all that. Thankfully, I didn't lose my life. And now... Wait again. This fucking death evasion cooldown. I don't think I have enough scrolls to be this bad at it. I got 2 seconds of immunity. If I'm stupid for longer than 2 seconds, I'm dead. At least I got to keep my extra lucky hit chance from the seasonal elixir. Oh, I'm gonna die. Like, assuming I don't fuck up the proc on Scroll of Escape, I have 25 more tries. And I want to save at least one of them, because inevitably something is going to disconnect. Inevitably. Okay, so, let's see. This is the board I'm using. It was retired from the original upload on max roll. However, I did confirm it worked on 2 other sorcerers. So, this works. Hell, I have even higher glyphs on this one than I did the last Sorc I successfully killed Uber Lilith on. Yeah, I just need to make sure I don't panic when time comes, because I damn near never use the emote wheel. So... having that Scroll of Escape somewhere I don't usually use. Oh well. I just need the RNG to swing my way with the crackling energy on top of me instead of too far out, and also the spike waves. It doesn't seem to any matter... yeah, words. It doesn't seem to matter how quickly I zerd her down with my ball lightning. Even if I get good luck, there's always a spike wave. That's me beating my chest to try and get my heartbeat back in order. Because I don't want to look at how many hours I've wasted on this character yet. Like, here's a character that I got to 94. That's over 70 hours. And I only had 2 of the uniques I needed on this one. On Teleliane, I have everything. I have the Godslayer, I have the Raiment, I have the Tybalt, I have the Flicker, and I have the Talrasha. And most of these are 925. The only things that aren't are the Talrasha and the Raiment, because there's no way to guarantee get these at 925. Well, maybe the Talrasha off of Duriel, I'm not certain, I haven't seen it. Is it possible to get both these items off of Duriel? Maybe. But the thing is, even with that item level factored in, I have a higher level Raiment, and the unfortunate thing is, if I were to compare these, you see, even though it's higher item level, the only thing it's better in is a 0.1 modifier on the legendary affix, the teleportation. And it does have slightly more armor. 89 armor is not going to save me from an instant kill on Uber Lilith, though, so... yeah, I'm running with the lower one there. I did also get another Talrasha. Yeah, I did upgrade from this one. Something seems bugged with the first resistance aspect on it, because it keeps saying that's going to increase even though the number is lower. But I'm not sure if that's trying to govern the total or whatever. It's probably just because Tal Rasha has double resistance to all, and it's trying to figure out the math. Whatever. I could try altering... Would it be worth the extra 1.5% modifier? Maybe. It might be. I'm gonna keep trying with the current stuff, though. Because this is the ring I was using pretty much since I hit 80. I've gotten other Tal Rashas. Yeah, Blizzard and math. Here's Blizzard's math. The item shop. Let's see. Do they still have that free horse thing? The saddle or mount trophy, whatever it was? Is that still up? Because I'm pretty sure I got it. Something Dragoon. It might just be gone because I have it, but whatever. Oh, look. Invincible. I would bet dollars to donuts that they are eventually going to sell Invincible in World of Warcraft, but until then, they're selling it in a completely different franchise, so... Oh, dear. Well, my death evasion I can use again. Might as well grab a couple. And by couple, I mean 3. We're using Blizzard math today. It did not take me 25 tries the last time I killed her on softcore. But I also didn't have to worry about whether or not my character would be deleted. This ain't PoE. No, you can't just have your hardcore get downgraded to softcore when you die. Try to preserve something. No. You need to take the entire dick. No lube. It'll be a hell of a New Year's gift to me that I don't have to play Diablo IV again. At least not until they make some big fixes to the codex. My fingertips are sweating. This is the worst waterbender power ever. I'm like an X-23 with extra salt.
Time for our roads to part.
Okay, let's see how this goes. That went better. There's going to be a mandatory spike wave still, even though I've definitely cleared all of these. God damn it. Oh, that was such a good Phase 1 burst, too. Gurren Lagann isn't going to save me. I wish it could. Just need to drill that bitch. I know there's supposed to be manipulations for the spike wave behavior depending on where you're standing in the arena. I can't get those behaviors to change, though. Whether you're in, it's supposed to be either the southeast or southwestern quadrant, right up against the ring's edge, you know, like 2 steps from dying because the wall is also an instant kill. If you're there, you're supposed to be able to proc her into doing, like, pure sweeps, and there's no landing shockwave. I tried that for a couple hours last night. It doesn't work. Either I'm not understanding something, or she's been updated since that information came out. I don't know what to do. I just have to get luckier, I guess. Yeah. Like, even though they let us have our BLBS, they don't want to make it completely free. What else are you going to do after you beat Uber Lilith? The Abattoir of Zier? No, they also patch out convenience, not just joy. And they know the pain points too. They know that if they didn't have this debuff on here for several minutes, you would probably just be chugging death evasion elixirs and trivialize hardcore. But here's the thing. If you got patience, I got 99 of them. And I could probably craft another 40 if I go back to the alchemist. This is definitely doable. I just need better luck on the AoE, the floor spread, something. And I'll get there eventually. Honestly, though, if I get down to like 5 scrolls of escape, I'm probably going to stop there, even though I could give it theoretically more attempts. I need to have at least 1 or 2 of those for my internet breaking. Oh yeah, the brick wall will definitely break before my skull does. I'm too stubborn to let a concussion stop me. I haven't looked up any builds that use the new Tears of Blood glyph. Maybe there would already be something more useful, but I don't think the power off of a Blood glyph is going to make a difference here. It's just a matter of knowing the fight and getting lucky. The brain damage set in a long time ago. I'm still playing Diablo IV before they fixed the damn codex. I gotta find a way to make the stream overlay document the chat properly. I've tried that last time. It didn't work. More experimenting for later in the week. Eventually that skull helmet is going to disappear. These Gillian's Brew, they're not really relevant for the XP on me anymore. My max life, it's kind of relevant. Not every one of her attacks is an instant kill. The lucky hit chance is more what I'm looking for, so I get increased resource regen and thus put up more balls of lightning. Very, very frightening Galileo. How many of those do I have stockpiled? I think I have 2 full stacks on my softcore. I have 1 full stack here, plus an extra 33. Oh, it's gone. Okay, time for round 4. Let's see who will win, Uber Lilith or my blood pressure. You know what? I have a scroll of escape on me. Here's the thing. I know at some point I'm going to forget to restock and have extra on me, so I'm going to grab the extra right now. You know, Lilith probably is some sort of chimera, or what was that thing from Konosuba? Why does it feel like something's poking my behind? Because something is. Now from one loading screen on an SSD to another, to another. Yeah, I figured it was Chimera. It could have also been a, what do you call it? They tried turning Dracula and Lisa Tepesh into one somewhere in the Castlevania anime. I'm drawing a complete blank, and I should not be going on tangents right now because I need 100% of my brain. 100% of my brain pretending that I have more than 10%.
Farewell.
Erebus. There we go. One less distraction. Now, let's ice this bitch. Not far enough out. Yeah, this is gonna take me a while. And you know what the worst thing is? I still don't have her phase 2 down perfect even on softcore. So there's a chance I die when she starts breaking the floor apart. It's never the second or the third break. It's always the first one I fuck up the timing on. Because it has the most visual distinctions. At least I think that's why it is. If I knew how I was fucking up and why, I would correct it. Unfortunately, I've come down with a nasty case of being myself. So, just kind of have to play around that. Okay, so is that 4 or 5 scrolls of escape since I got down there? I'm gonna say 4 scrolls. Grab another one of those. I don't need to hold that on anymore. Gee, look how full my inventory is. I've only been playing one character any decent amount since hardcore this season. Oh yeah, and everything I had that might have been warrior or druid related, I put on my, what's her name? Gardorthus. Did I go Rend or Whirlwind on that barbarian? I think I went Rend, because Whirlwind was not doing good on bosses. I think. Alright, Whirlwind could be just as well. All I'm going to do with my other hardcore characters is level them so I can get that thing flagged for the rest of the classes. This is the only reason I'm going to be playing anything after Telelia and hardcore. I already have a Barb at 16, I have a Rogue I just made a level 1, and I haven't done a Necro yet. And I'm out of character slots, so... yeah. I deleted my Druid, thankfully. I didn't have her die. Because if I did, she was level 57. She would have shown up here. Death by disconnect. Disconnect. Me being stupid. Me being overconfident. Me not caring. Okay, so a majority of this is my fault. I'll admit to that. But these two still piss me off. Okay. Do I have any proofs left, or anything else I can convert to? No, I don't have enough. This would have to be 300, this would have to be 30. So... I do have everything from the Midwinter Blight, cosmetic-wise. Got that, 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 that. I have a perfect one of these. Well, it's just like reality. Typically, your own stupidity is related to your death, or vice versa. I got a lot of that stockpiled. This is useless, and this is just... There's... can I show you this? 50,000 gold for tier 3 in the festival. And you know that the 1 boon gold is not going to give you more than that, so this is a pittance. This is nothing. Oh yeah, I forgot about the deaths from before I got to level 20. So they just got, or level 20, level 10? Yeah, they just got insta-gibbed by the disconnect. So... yeah, unless you're willing to grind the event for the cosmetics, it does not seem worth it. Unless you want to jam out with the bard. But last time I forgot to turn off my White Bat audio along with him, and it turned into a synthwave remix. It did not help. So actually, considering the deaths that were before hitting level 10, because I had more disconnects, the majority is actually Blizzard's fault, not mine. That's not coping at all. Okay. I grabbed another scroll, I got another evasion. Yeah. Let's do this. Imagine trying this fight for real without any cheese strats. Okay. And hopefully PoE2 tries to make some encroachments on that, returning proper difficulty. Okay.
Farewell.
Well, time to die. Why are my fingertips still sweating? Oh, I fucked that up too. That may have been workable, but I fucked it up. Damn. I guess all I can do now is wait. Damn. There has to be some updated information on the spike wave patterns, surely. Maybe my old information is just that outdated. Ooh, how's that FF16 treating ya? Yeah, I figured. Okay, that was the 5th attempt. I think I'm only going to give myself 5 more tries. Because if that doesn't work, I can go back to working on my glyphs. Although, again, I'm not sure that's going to really be relevant. Boss fights 10 out of 10, though. Story mechanics, okay. I heard the story tried going more of a Game of Thrones route. I didn't quite understand the comparison, though. Is that just in terms of vulgar, air quotes, maturity, or... Okay, that's a fair comparison, then. Is there any elixir other than the lucky hit chance that would be more helpful here, maybe? VA's top notch. Okay, are you playing dub or Japanese? Evasion chance doesn't proc on one hits. It's so stupid. I only have one precision elixir. I don't think the crit chance is going to be helping me that quickly. If there was any way to skip the spikes, it would have to be getting all of her health down basically the second the fight starts. Then maybe I could skip that takeoff and then the... I'm not sure if the spikes are adjoined to that sequence, or... Yeah, even Sephiroth's Supernova can be avoided, yeah. What was it? Honeypot, the Winnie the Pooh Keyblade? I've done that with Sephiroth before. I've done Sephiroth flawless in KH1. And this isn't like Pokemon where you can just get evade on theoretically everything. No double team to save you in Diablo. Okay. That's cooled down. I guess I can double check all the elixirs again, and maybe some incenses if I go to the alchemist. Because I only got 1 or 2 incenses left in my stash. Might be something I'm forgetting. But I definitely killed Uber Lilith with this build last night on softcore. Just a matter of extrapolating on hardcore, because I am missing about 2k of the attack power. And that's, let's see, 13.5, 12.6, that's roughly 26 plus 7, 33. Yeah, it's about a 2k stat deficit. When this seasonal elixir wears off, I'm going to check on my softcore character. Maybe just some practice will do it. Maybe the death evasion would work on some of her other one-hit KOs, but that's the main one I'm worried about. And also the floor breaking. I think those are considered environmental hazards more than attacks because of the way the game breaks shit down. I don't know for sure.
Time for our roots.
I didn't even... Did that touch me? I swear, it did not look like it touched me. And it's still procced.
I'm not ready yet.
If I do the VOD on YouTube, I'm gonna have to go back and see. 'Cause it did not look like it touched me. Are the hitboxes still that garbage? Oh, it's touching me very emotionally. Maybe not in quite a Chris Hansen way, but it's getting there. Yeah, there's no point in me carrying these sigils around. One bug that I'm glad does not seem to happen in hardcore, at least not from my experience, is that sometimes when you upgrade a piece of armor that you have equipped, it will break. So... yeah, I could only imagine that, because I'm not even sure why they bother having armor repair in hardcore. Because the only time your armor gets damaged is when you die. And you don't get to bring it back from a dead character. Weird decision. Like, I can go back to the Nightmare Sigils, but at least there they had the common decency to take revives off of sigils when you're looking at them in hardcore. Okay. I'm not seeing anything that's going to be particularly useful. Apparently these are... it's probably because of the, what is it, Lifespan? Yeah, 30 Lifespan. Apparently these are so valuable, I was able to get a full Duriel run on trading just one of these for the, mats. And the dude carried, too. Hoda Barbarian. Let's see. I wish this worked. I wish this was predictably going to function. Yeah, I barely use the, incenses, but this one's in demand. It was either this incense or 20 million gold, so... I had one of these left over from when I was just crafting a bunch of stuff, and, yeah, ponied up an extra, was it 40, 80 million to do some extra runs? I think that's when I got my, not my Flicker Step, that was a later run. That's when I got my Godslayer, that's right. And now I have 4 more of these in storage. This one is the best one, so... I'm not going to look through all of these elixirs, just... there's got to be something. Hetty is the final tier of elixirs. You can only use it at level 100. I kind of wish they did more of the gem thing, though, where you unlock the ability to craft certain gems. Basically... 10 levels higher than you can use them. So you could theoretically pass the resources back along to slightly weaker characters, expedite the process. I don't think that's a big enough modifier for me to get through her first phase. Maybe... Because I don't need to last a long time. What is that, 635 and 5? No, that is a bigger percentage difference. 13 for either of them, though, isn't it? Or 13 for either of them. Yeah, I guess the bottleneck there is going to be either the Galvine or the Blightshade. I don't think it's worth it, though. I don't. Should be done with cooldown. Okay. So judging by that cooldown on the Gillian, I think I've got, if this doesn't work, one more try, and then that runs out. Lucky Hit should be doing me more right now than Crit Chance. The resource regen lets me use my Ball Lightning more often, which means more outgoing DPS and thus more procs. Crit Chance is not going to get me resource regen. I could always try Domination, but last I checked, that is still bugged and can kill you, even through Death Evasion. Oh, and I've seen other people dying to bugs on hardcore, where it's like if you get a status proc, like a stun, as you're using a Scroll of Escape, that could kill you too. Which is just horrifying.
Time for our roads to meet.
That's not going to be innings to give down. Oh, god damn it. I was watching the wrong spike wave.
I'm not ready yet.
My health was still ticking down as I got out. Oh, jeez. You know, I don't know how that's going to interact if I try to prematurely log off, so I'm going to let that run out. And then I'll switch over to softcore, just to see if... Is that 2k in missing stats really making that big of a difference here? Because I'm still zerging her down quickly, it's just a matter of getting through the first phase. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Can I emote while sitting?
Greetings.
Yes, but you also break spatial physics, courtesy of the chair. Oh, and now she's in timeout. Good, you realize your disappointment. I don't know what else I could change. I did my testing the other night. Yeah, I think I lost count. Was that 7 or 8 tries? Because I don't even know if I'm going to tolerate going to 10. Not with these kind of results. I'm not even getting to phase 2. Oof. Yeah, I think I got 1 try left in me for this. Okay, so this may be a stupid question about FF16, but while you're here, is the medieval setting incorporating any of the sort of cybernetic elements you see in a lot of the other FFs? Because it seems like they always have an intermingling of magic and technology. Alrighty then. Now, are we talking like stone golems or like proper metallic mechs? Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Now, am I allowed out of here, or... Eventually this magical chair is going to let me escape. No teleportation to save myself. Gotta love that QA. I have to teleport to the town I'm already in because... Okay. I think I got 1 more in me to try for tonight. After that, I think I'm done with hardcore, at least for the moment. I must go now. My planet needs me. But I'm not going to be completely uncivilized as I leave. Proper farewells and all. Yeah, walked above it, still got hit, so I'm not risking that. I am more confident with her phase 2 than her phase 1, but I'm not risking going into any part of a fight with multiple instant kills without a death evasion up. So I guess I've got to go try on softcore to see what the hell I'm missing. Yeah, that's the cosmic goddamn hip check. Okay. I got this shadow vampire inked up with alopecia. He should be able to do something. And I'm not going to burn any elixirs on him because I didn't need any elixirs the last time I did it with him. And armor's all repaired up. Yep. And you can see I don't have the orange ball over this golden doorway anymore, the golden arches. So, I've clearly done it here. You don't get anything for beating the Echo of Uber Lilith the second time or beyond. Go on, tell me the highlight. What's your endorsement for FF16? Okay. You have my attention. Not my erection yet, but kaiju fights always sound promising. Now, this guy doesn't have to give a fuck, so... You want me to approach the throne? I brought my own. Okay. Where's my damage? She stepped on me. Yeah, that went about as well as expected. Actually, worse than expected. What the hell? This is the correct set, right? It looks like it. Hell, you can even see that... This is the character that beat her the other night. I still have 3 level 1 glyphs. Like, Teleliane should be putting Alnu to shame. Nope, that's not good. That's gonna die. Yep. Huh. There's no way they did a hotfix last night. Huh. It's probably for the best that I double back because, I don't want to get dependent on the crackly energy that only gets left behind if you die in there. No, that's gonna be a death too. Oh my god. Okay, so my hardcore character is the same build, weaker, like objectively less attack power, but she's bursting down. Is the elixir might be doing that difference. But I didn't use any elixirs the last time I killed her. That worked. It's still not enough. Yeah. Dealing other stats, but we're not talking about stash tabs here. No, I'm a one-man party. This is all on me. There's Sunburst, but not what I had the other night. Yeah, it is Blizzard we're talking about, that's fair. There we go. I still gotta survive one wave of spikes. You can see her dying! She's supposed to instantly go down. The first time I beat her, she did instantly go down, but then they changed something where now the spikes are mandatory. What was I doing? What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. Get armor repaired now before I forget. Don't get dependent on the crackling energy. That was just pitiful. Yeah, I killed myself there. I'm not... What the hell? There we go. Finally. Phase 2. Gotta get some of the rust off. And I don't have anywhere near enough crackling energy on the ground, so I might not be able to burst her down properly. I also have my unstable still on cooldown. It's not responding to my buttons. Yeah, the boils are up. I'm dead. Yep. I don't know what happened there. For like the first 3 seconds of the fight, it would only do my teleport. It wouldn't let me flame shield or lightning spear. Why? What the hell happened? Were you not expecting me to beat phase 1? Okay, now I just want you dead. And that's not enough burst. Ah, god damn. Yeah, not only is this not happening tonight, I don't think it's happening, period. Something's fucked up with the build. Is that close enough? What's my armor at? 60? Okay, I got a couple more tries before I forget. Again. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. She was... Oh, my God. They had to have added some kind of regen on her health before she gets off the first spike wave. Something. I don't understand what's different. Okay, 1 or 2 more, and then I gotta go get repairs. That one was on me. I'm gonna get repairs now because I'm already getting tunnel vision. I'm just trying to get to phase 2, man. I've already beaten her twice. I did it on Umbaroth and Alnu. But it's not clicking tonight. There's an easy 1/3 of a million on repairing gear for a boss I've already beaten. What am I doing? Domination shouldn't make that big a difference. I'm gonna try. Oh, goody. The one time Blizzard fixes something, they just break it harder. Yeah, I don't think Domination is the answer here. I'm going to go back to Call Familiar, or that's Metamorphosis, Call Familiar. I could try going back to Metamorphosis, but I don't have the slots on this gear. Yeah, no. I know this build works. I've done it twice now. The only bone I have left to snap after that is my neck. And Lilith is trying already. Ugh. What I would give to have Blood Mist on this character. People say Necro is free on this. It is not free. Not by a long shot. I gotta chase the wave after I teleport behind it, because I'm out of ideas for what else I could be doing. well. Oh no, Blizzard isn't going to fix anything until they can sell you a new expansion. Maybe, if they're feeling generous, they will try to sell it to you as part of a battle pass. Maybe. I don't think we're that lucky, though. One more before I go get repairs. And the burst failed. Okay, for a second I thought those 4 AoEs were going to kill me again anyway. I have 0 crackling energy to work with. That's the closest I've gotten to a good phase 1, though. I'll take it. Skip the blisters. Yes! This run's not dead. Oh, god damn it. I hit her too many times. Her getting stunned is gonna fuck me up. Unless she ignores. Now I just have to make sure her shadow doesn't kill me in the final. Okay. It is still doable. Ugh, it's still doable. I just need an ounce of luck on phase 1, and then to not fuck up like usual on phase 2. But hey, that's the build in practice, so maybe I'll double back to hardcore, see if that gave my muscle memory enough of a jogging. Gotta go repair my armor. So yeah, how's that for an Uber boss? You cheese or you die. You die 10 times more than you cheese, I'll tell you that much. The only thing we can execute is ourselves. Okay, so I feel like I blew through like 2-3 million on repairs after all that practice. Let's see if it was worth it. The elixir's not going to hurt my odds, so I might as well take it. I'll make more death evasion on the way back. You know, sure. An extra for posterity. Oh yeah, those occultist rerolls, they never go down. Then again, if Blizzard bought Twitter, I actually don't know if they could make it worse or better. Or if they would comprehend the process of a transaction. They got enough communists. Okay. For this first attempt, I have a full bladder on my side, and then once my cooldown is engaged, assuming I don't beat it the first time, but we'll find out. Come on, brain, do me a solid here. And fingers, you too. And I mean a solid, not a liquid. I don't need you pouring more perspiration all over my keyboard and mouse. I already had a liquid spill. Slight catastrophe the other day. Let's not break tradition.
Farewell.
In case this is the end, say goodbye.
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of mana.
Holy shit, that was some crazy burst. Did I trigger a pity timer or something? Phase 2. I've got crackling energy. Is this the run? Oh, this might be the run. I don't have unstable up. Run up. Holy shit, this might be the run. Instant. Don't hit her any more than I have to. Come on. Give it to me. I did it! All I had to do was torture the black guy 20 times. Good flogging. That guarantees my Lilith kill. And this is all completely fucking useless loot. Doesn't matter. I got her. I'm glad I streamed this. Because I'm never fighting hardcore Uber Lilith ever again. I need the evidence for my own sake of sanity. And, you know, as long as I have these cooldowns on my Death Evasion and, what is it? Gillian's Brew? Yeah, this is the hardcore character, Telliane. You can see the hardcore right here. Or you can't see my cursor, maybe. It's hardcore. First try after all those deaths on All New, and Telliane got it. I'm just gonna throw this crap somewhere. I mean, I could do some nightmare dungeons, but what am I grinding them for? I already beat Uber Lilith. I have Uber Duriel on farm status. Oh, I'm glad you were here for it, because that was one hell of a ride. What's the lowest one I have? I'll just... Avenger, Poison... I'll throw those in, sure. Hats off, you say? I prefer hats on. Well, honestly, I was tempted to, after getting that, throwing the character Uber Lilith one more time, naked, without death evasion, and just killing it, to put them in my Hall of the Fallen. But now I'm going to keep this one around for a little bit, just in case there's anything we can do to unfuck the inventory and the codex once the Season 3, or whenever they're fixing the aspects, comes around. My other hardcore characters, though, I'm deleting those sumbitches. There can be only... Oh, wait. You gotta see what you get for finishing off Uber Lilith. Because you noticed there were no titles. This is the mount you get from Duriel. This mount armor is from one of the... what is it? The chapters of the Seasonal Journey. And... let's see here... It's not gonna highlight it? Okay. Well, the Lamplighter's Lantern... This is what you get for beating Uber Lilith. On hardcore. You strap a tiki torch to your donkey. And it doesn't even light up. The Lamplighter Lantern doesn't have any light. But still, though, at least now I can put my entire dick on the table when people say you never gave Diablo IV a chance. How many more chances do you want in this? Yeah, I guess I can show you my route, or try to document it one more time before Midwinter goes away, and maybe it'll come back next year, assuming the game's even still up. This is just the way I go looking for the Midwinter Blight Shrines. Frigid Husks, sometimes with or without the Revelers orbiting them. There are some who like to go for routes that start closer to events. Personally, I prefer going straight for just these underprotected shrines. Also, with these shrines, there have been so many treasure goblins. I know there's one mount that's a treasure goblin exclusive I still haven't gotten yet. I did get some barding, but not the mount. Oh, there it is. Sometimes one here, sometimes one here, almost always one right about here. There we go. Treasure Goblin. Nothing remarkable. I have not been able to find any decent gear upgrades since I stopped fighting Duriel. Aside from sometimes getting 2 drops off of world bosses, there's no good source of 925s. And sometimes 1 or 2 if I do this loop. Yeah, nothing there. Loop around here, ignore that quest. I still have 0 side quests done on this character, though. Now that I've beaten Uber Lilith, I can be like, sure, I'll get your cat out of a tree. And once you go south this way, there's about 3, maybe even sometimes 5 frigid shrines. Or frigid husks, however you phrase them. Nothing up there. These ice succubi have a nasty habit of running away, but at least they have some seasonal drops. And after passing through that one event, this route also leads you down into another event at the southern edge of the Fractured Peaks. Oh, and just in case you haven't seen the Red Cloaked Horror yet, this is the one event for the season that summons him. You can do this a lot faster than I'm going to, but I'll try to get some extra blights off of the mobs that spawn infinitely until you break the shrines. I like to target the southern ones first, so they never have a chance to rise again. Oh, you sure you don't want to season your keyboard with all that grease? I bet your keys would just flow. Yeah, the other day I got spooked and I spilled probably a couple ounces of Sprite on my keyboard. I had to open it up and dry it out. Okay, if it goes down, it goes down. I'm gonna get as close to the end of the timer as I can tolerate. I could have gone closer. So yeah, that's the special limited time event boss. He came, he saw, he instantly tripped and fell. Still has some capacity. Nothing there, nothing there. Maybe something on the slope? No. I mean, if you prefer events over just getting the shrines, then there are technically more efficient routes, but this is an event that is not really giving you much to do, so how much do you want me to min-max? I guess things are lagging because everybody's making a mad dash to get their last batches of Gillian's Brew. I've seen people already trying to buy Gillian's for 10 million a pop. Not a lot, but World Tier 4 hardcore, some people are getting desperate. Now this place can have up to 3 of the shrines, and then there's an event just over the city. Or actually, if you include the city border, it could have up to 5 in the area. No, that one's not good for the event. And sometimes, it seems very rare though, sometimes you can also get 2 more shrines that spawn around the city, starting from the northern point to wrap around its western and then southern borders. Yeah, only the one. That one seems like an inconsistent area. And usually by the time you get your inventory full up in the southern to southeastern section of Fractured Peaks, you're going to have your inventory full up, you go back to town, you port back to the start at Margrave, and most of them have respawned. Sometimes one in this encampment, but not often. And also, even though it seems unintuitive because you don't think of the area as being outside, where am I in relation to the mines? God, I'm gonna miss not being a lawnmower after this season. Where is it? I went right past it. Okay. Even though this area seems like it shouldn't be spawning the shrines, you can get 3, sometimes 4 inside of the encampment from the main story. You can even find a couple outside. I'm not used to seeing 2 out here. Usually just 1, but... Okay, where's the straggler? These guys always seem to drop at least 1 legendary item and a bunch of mats for the event. For XP, it's not really that efficient. This is more for... My inventory's full. I'll go back. Initially, this is for grinding Renown specifically for the Midwinter Square. That way, the rewards for the Midwinter Square aren't directly worth it. Because, like I said, it's a pittance of gold and 3 of these stashes. These have nothing good in them. Some yellows, maybe an orange that's close to 700 item power. If you're level 100 when you open them. But yeah, you do the event to get the proofs. The proofs are the currency you use for the event. And then you go to this guy. I already showed all the cosmetics. There's nothing really right home there. I have a perfect Shard of Dawn somewhere. It's on softcore, not hardcore. I got something functional for hardcore. Midwinter Spoils are not really worth it. Midwinter Purse just is not worth it. Don't even pretend. You don't buy gold. Especially not with a currency that's limited time. And Gillian's Brew. This is what everybody seemingly wants once the event's wrapping up. Oh, I didn't even turn on the shrine. This thing gives you a buff, which does bonus damage for the Midwinter Blight mobs. Extra 20% off the top. I melted the Red Cloak Tor without even using the shrine. I've already lost wherever that was put. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it was not a great event, but they didn't break anything except for one vampire power with it. The one bug that instantly killed. They broke a lot with it. Okay. I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. I failed. But they failed harder. No, it's not perfect roll. Don't need that. Storm Swell, don't need that. Don't need that. And I had one more legendary that they just tossed in there. Don't need that. So it looks like I'm going to have a stack and a half on hardcore when this is all done. And I've got at least 2 stacks on softcore. Stockholm is showing? No, it's on full display. I'll show you what could be considered the best part of the event. And it's not a ringing endorsement. But it is something they had. They brought you a bard, he's got lore with him, none of these questions are really eventful, it's basically just, hey, the church doesn't like rock and roll. And,
On the morn I wake, and up in the sky, not a sliver of light, only winter's still eye. The dawn gone missing, each promise undone, each hour we wither till the sun comes again. This night without end, wind cold as the dead, the dark teems with devils to prey on our bread. Oh, where is the dawn? Did it lose its way? Off chasing the stars and left the world gray. But then came a sign in the depths of sorrow, a whisper of hope that we see the morrow, a herald of dawn, a fire in the gloam, the promise reforged, lead the sun back home.
that's about it. Nothing is really going to break the mold, if you will. You know what? I'm going to change my horse, so it's the one that you get for beating Lilith at all. And I don't think there's any Lilith-dedicated barding. But that just looks piss ugly. What would work with that? No, I need to show off more of the bloody horse. I guess that is from the Ultimate Edition, so... I like that one more. None of these have goat horns except for the Awoken Cold Iron, which... okay, maybe more. There's also the regular Cold Iron. I was trying to find something that would be just as Hey Arnold wide-headed as Lilith herself. And also, for that song, they got at least one line backwards if they wanted to make a smooth rhyme. Till the sun comes again, to rhyme sun with undone. Just till again comes the sun. I don't write poetry, I don't write lyrics, but even I can find that out. Just follow the rhythm, if you have any. You know what, that looks sufficiently edgy, I'll go with that. Tell Liang gets her own mount style, because she's the only one who's ever going to beat Uber Lilith on my account. No, nothing in that corner. There usually isn't. Usually about 2 in the tunnels. Also, I don't know if they're going to preserve any of the other mats from the event. So these blights, heirlooms, trophies, those are probably all going to disappear when the event ends, so you're better off converting them. Oh wait, if I'm not fighting Uber Lilith anymore, I'm not doing any high-level Nightmare Dungeons, I can turn my numbers back on. And I'm going to do this while I'm in the middle of a hardcore game. In the wild. Because I can. Where is that? There we go. And nothing came after me. Never punished. What is Season 3 bringing? They're calling it the Season of Orange Letters. And they're bringing a leaderboard, which is supposed to be roughly based off of the Abattoir of Zir. So, yeah. They're still saying, oh yeah, the Codex fixes, that's probably not going to be till after Season 3. They didn't say it's going to be Season 4, they said after Season 3. So that's a whole different realm of nebulousness bullshit. I am off route. So yeah, as far as what's coming with Season 3, we have no idea yet. They are being deliberately obtuse. Nah, it's not a good event for this. Nothing up here? Nothing up here, I guess. I'll just leave the ghost child to die. He already has experience with it. Judging by the yellow here, you think a tooltip would give you the exact time remaining, but no. I'm saying that's probably about 10-12 minutes remaining on the elixirs, so once I run out that, I think I'm going to call it. So many of these lost souls. It's like people are killing themselves before Christmas. And after. And during. La 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 la. And there's usually one around the bend here. And not really remarkable for going into the tunnels for shrines. Spits you out here. Could be more en route. Like that one that popped into existence as soon as I touched the area. Wait, what was that Soothing Spice thing? Tier 20 carry? Well, I guess people really do want that limited time AOZ title. It's gonna be cheaper on, it might be cheaper on softcore, but I have more gold on hardcore. I'll think about it, whether or not I actually want to get the AOZ titles. What am I going to do with the Abattoir titles? I just finished Hardcore Uber Lilith. Avalanche, no. Psych of Control, I already have a perfect spare. Snowguard, no. Meteorites, no. It's a 924. It was this close to being max item level. You tried so hard, Overworld. Expectance, I don't think I need any more 10s. And Efficiency, yeah, these can all go the way of the dodo. And honestly, I've had my fill of farming for the day, so maybe I'll go back a little later tonight just to polish off a final few Gillians. But there is one thing I have left to do to award Telaliane some much appreciated honorifics. And you can also declutter my stash a little. Yeah. That title, you're no longer just a dirty sinner. You deserve the proper title. There you go. Lilith's Doom. The most powerful character I have made to date, and it was hardcore. And I'm not looking forward to going back. Maybe I should just call it here. What else am I going to do in terms of achievements for Diablo? It's not bad. But after Diablo 3, after Diablo 2, after Diablo 2 Resurrected, Diablo 4 had so much potential, but I think this is my high point. It was downright climactic, the feeling wriggling through me, curling my toes after killing that bitch. Yeah, I still had some fun. But, I don't think I want to be streaming Diablo 4 anymore, in that case. Where do I go from here? No, I'm going to go to another game that I'm having more fun with actively. So, I'm going to bug out the chair a little. Just a little. Slightly. And now I'm turning my back on Diablo 4. And I hope you had a great time watching me suffer, possibly have some heart palpitations, pretend I know how to speak English. It's been one hell of a ride. Have a good evening, and Happy New Year. Good night.